HSN.com. All right, so we're kind of in this fresh start of a new year. And are you thinking about really making some life changes? I think one of the most important things that we can do, by far, is to take healthy steps into being a better us, a healthier you, a more fit you. There's a million articles, millions and millions of research and dollars that go into our health and our welfare. And we all know that you've got to get that body moving. That is just so crucial. It's so key. And I'm so excited tonight because it's been literally a year since we have featured the NordicTrack Treadmill, and this is the Mac Daddy. NordicTrack, of course, is one of the very top tier brands in the fitness industry. You know that name. You know they do incredible quality. Tonight, what are we offering you is what I would call the super treadmill. Not only is it just a phenomenal workout, but the things and where you can take this to is unlike even gym treadmills that are out there. That's how advanced this unit is. So very basic if you need it to be, but then if you really want to go there, or if you have a top athlete in your family, this is going to allow everybody to be able to take it where they want to go in terms of their fitness levels and for anybody's in their fitness level. Weight capacity on this is 300 pounds, which is pretty amazing. We're going to get all into it, and I want to introduce you to my guest who's joining me, Miss Carissa Galloway, right?
Yeah.
Galloway, I did say it right. And I've known her for years. I love it that you're here. Not only is she a personal fitness trainer, but you're a registered dietitian. You've been doing that for a very, very long time. She's been here at HSN with us as a family member for a while. Gosh knows, working with the people that you work with, not very much on diet and very much on fitness, that is the answer, isn't it? That's the holy grail of being a better you.
The key to those New Year's goals that you've tried and you haven't reached is finding something that is sustainable, that you can do, that you're going to do. And that's why I said I'm so excited that we have this treadmill, because as you said, NordicTrack is the top of the top. You're getting that high quality piece of equipment with the bells and whistles you want, made for your comfort. But what puts this over the edge is what you're gonna see today when we dive into iFIT. This is the leading fitness technology in the world. You are getting support, you're getting coaches, you're getting something called hands-free training, meaning this piece of equipment is gonna automatically adjust your incline and your speed to match the trainer's workout. It can even adjust to stay within your personal target heart rate. We are doing things we've never been able to do before, and what that's gonna do is give you the programming and the backbone to get your fitness on the right track. And when we talk about these amazing features, I'm talking about an incline and a speed that goes higher than it's gonna go at the gym. Selective cushioning that's gonna help with your recovery, help you feel even better, and then you're getting that iFIT. We're giving you a 1-month family 5-person iFIT membership for 30 days. So you're gonna be able to dive in, and the progress you see from day 1 to day 30 is gonna be truly remarkable. And I think we have an amazing video to show our iFIT trainers. Not only are they the best in the world, but we've sent them all over the world. Take a look.
Welcome back to the Walk the World Iceland series. I am your iFIT trainer, Johnny Gale, Mr. Johnny on the spot.
Hey team, it's your iFIT trainer, Kirsty Godso.
I'm your trainer, John Peel.
I have a really fun one for you, but first, take this all in. We're in Antarctica and we're hanging out with penguins.
Stay with me, you're doing great. Guys, we're in Switzerland.
Let's go, 90%. It's only 3 minutes, then we start to drop back down.
We're taking it up to a power walk in 3, 2, 1, let's move.
Less than 10 seconds, and we got our final round.
Great stuff, guys, keep it up.
Look how awesome this is down here.
Just keep breathing. The sky is so beautiful today. I can't even believe it. This is so amazing that we're here.
3, 2, 1, relax.
So I'm really proud of the effort that went in today, guys.
It's been a pleasure having you with me today.
This is real. This is not a fake backdrop.
Beautiful work by you. I'm Kirsty Godso, your iFIT trainer, and I'll see you at our next workout.
And And you know what's really, really cool? It takes your mind away from actually working out, and it will adjust as they're going through their fitness routine automatically. So if they're gonna go up a hill, all of a sudden you're going up the hill with them. If they're going down a hill, you're going down a hill. If they're speeding up, slowing down, it's so cool because it's completely interactive, and you're so entertained by them, you actually kind of forget you're actually working out, which I love that. All right, so let me tell you what we're doing tonight. This is a very big deal. Normally, this would be on the air. Our HSN deal from NordicTrack, which is phenomenal, is $1,299 and a little change. We are $350 off tonight. That's a substantial savings. It's not like, oh, we just did $5, you know? So that's pretty big. On top of that, we have 3 flex pays. So if you have a major credit card, you can get this home for $316 and some change. You pay it off over 3 months. Tonight, it's a really good idea to have our HSN card. Now, you can apply, and if you want, you can use it. That's great. Everybody can take advantage of this. You will get, using our card, 18-month what's called VIP financing. This is huge because you will be able to pay this off in 18 months. It's around $52.77, and you will get charged no interest if you pay it off in 18 months. If you use a regular card and you pay it off in 18 months, it's obviously going to be a whole lot of interest. With our HSN card, we don't charge you any interest for that as long as you pay it off in that 18-month window. That's huge. That's saving you a ton of money. Then let's add one more layer to it. Free shipping. The shipping on this, if you see it, it'll come up in just a second. It's $81.47. It's certainly not a small box. I mean, it's a full-size treadmill. It's a beautiful treadmill. So that's huge because that's completely free. You do not have to pay for shipping tonight. Now, Carissa, I know this is so feature-packed. So I'm going to let you take us through the entire tour of it.
Good. I'm so excited. So what I started with, I pulled up something here. This is going to be our 7-inch HD touchscreen. So super clear, easy to see. This is where you're kind of home base, where you're going to get all your workout stats. But here I am just showing you a few of the beautiful things you can do. An endurance walk in Salt Lake City, total body tone on Grand Bahamas, speed play, a tempo walk. We've got everything for you, and it all starts in this hub. I'm just going to scroll through a few of them. Pathway to the Gods walk on the Amalfi Coast. That's going to be a favorite one. So this is where you're going to get your stats, and this is also where you're going to access all this amazing iFIT technology. Now on the sides, I want to direct you to the buttons. On the right side, this is our one-touch speed. So we're going all the way from a 1 all the way up to a 12, which is a super fast speed. Most home treadmills are going to go to 8. Most gym treadmills are going to go to 10, and with this one-touch technology, it's really easy for you to safely switch between speeds. On the other side, we're going from a 0, a totally flat road, all the way up to a 12% incline, and we're going to talk about, Suzanne, how this maximizes your calorie burn without having to go faster, but that one touch right there, again, makes it really easy to do and control. This right here, this, Suzanne, we got a fan. And a fan makes a world of difference. There is science that shows this keeps you working out longer because it keeps you feeling cool. So we've got adjustable levels of your fan, your audio controls there as well. 2 beautiful 2-inch speakers that you're going to be able to hear your trainers or your music, whatever you're motivated by. And then you can also incrementally do your speed and your incline right here. We've got our red safety key. Place for your water bottle, place for your remote control, place for your towel, place for everything you need here. And then as we go back, you're gonna notice the handles. These are important because safety and stability is important when you're exercising, especially in your home. So you've got these nice handles for the 300-pound weight capacity. It's a 20-inch wide treadmill, but it even gives you more berth so you feel nice and comfy. It's easy to get those arms going when you're walking. And then when we look at this belt, it is a 55-inch length. Lots of home treadmills are 50, so this one, you feel so comfortable walking.
I mean, even a really tall person could run hard on this.
You can totally run hard. I am 5'10", so you can see just how much extra room I have here as well. We have this treadmill at home. My husband is 6'2", and he can run. I'm just gonna break and run his little 6-minute pace, you know. He feels great. And there's 2 more things that I think are instrumental in why this treadmill is better than ones you've seen, why it's different. One, over here on the side, you're gonna see on the side over here on yours, the orange tabs, and you can see them over here on our model. That's our Flex Select cushioning. Think about the impact on your joints when you take a step. What can we do to actually decrease that? This is the Flex Select, adjustable cushioning. You're not gonna find this anywhere else. And what you're doing is you can turn these knobs if you wanna turn it on or off. I'm standing on it, which doesn't make it any easier. So you turn it now, it's off.
Oh,
we
that's
have
brilliant.
made your surface firmer.
Huh.
We can turn it again, make it even firmer. We can turn it again, make it even firmer. But I suggest that you turn it on, and what that's gonna do is that's gonna make your surface softer. It's gonna absorb your impact. So as I'm jumping, you can see those flex select knobs. It's like shock absorbers in your car.
That's
it's
great.
absorbing that, which is gonna help with your joints, which is gonna help you feel better when you're working out. It's gonna help when you feel better when you're done. And when you're done, you just simply step off the treadmill. We've got what we are known for, that space-saving design. And this one even goes a step further because it is the NordicTrack, the top of the line. Once you have it up, you're not gonna have to bend all the way down and hold this to get it back to a treadmill. Got this pneumatic pump right there. It's gonna easily, look at this. Look how gentle that is.
Wow.
And we're not bending and having to pick it up and carry this
Struggle
weight.
with it.
So you can store it, it's ready to go.
And also it has wheels in the front.
Yeah, so it's easy to move around if you want to maneuver it as well. Some people will, you know, we have one and my in-laws come, I'm wheeling it out, I'm wheeling it back in. Love you, in-laws. But it's in your home, and that's the thing about it. When it's in your home, you're gonna use it.
Right.
I have had so many people, and I said on social media, tune into HSN tonight, and they said, I can't go out and run right now. It's too cold. It's not safe. I'm going to be watching because I want to be able to consistently get in my fitness goals. And then we talk about the iFIT, and you're like, I'm sold. You've got trainers, you've got coaches, you've got programming on a piece of equipment that I know is going to last, and I know is going to work.
And it's beautiful quality. I mean, just beautiful. Okay, on the iFIT, let's explain how it happens once you're done with the free month. What happens, and or do I have to stay with iFIT?
Correct. So when you get it, you're getting that 30-day family membership for everybody. That's for you and 5 people that don't have to be in your same household. You'll sign up, you'll get 30 days, and that's workouts on the treadmill, spin, row, strength training, stretching, the whole iFIT family. After you're done, you can continue the membership. It's $15 a person or $39 for the family. But Suzanne, that's just one part of it. This comes in with several built-in iFIT workouts, so even if you're not taking advantage of keeping the iFIT, you're still gonna be able to get walking and running workouts, and you're still gonna get the benefit of using the treadmill.
Right, exactly.
So I say get it for 30 days. We have progressive programs, which I absolutely love, because what that means is you're gonna start here, and the goal is to get you closer to whether it's weight loss, whether it's this is a fast and fit series. Is a 5K on your goal this year? I know that's a huge bucket list goal.
That's cool.
This is designed.
That will train you up for a 5K?
Correct. So you're gonna start from 0, and it's gonna get you there. And the machine.
What do they call that? Like couch to 5K,
Couch to-
right?
right, exactly.
That's a huge trend.
And so this is gonna do that thing for you. Imagine
That's so cool.
how you're gonna feel in a few months when you're like, you know what? I started watching Suzanne thinking this is another year where I'm not gonna get where I'm gonna get, and then you're able to finish a 5K. And they're programs that are designed by the top personal trainers in the world. You can see, here's the differences from week 1. We started out with just a walk. It builds you up, so we're gonna make sure that you can get those goals. It's a 7-week program, so it's not gonna push you too fast, too hard.
Wow.
It's gonna gently get you there, and the whole time the machine is automatically hands-free, adjusting your pace and your incline.
Well, that's what I think is so brilliant about the iFIT, because a lot of people, they'll get a piece of equipment and then they work their little hearts out and have no idea what they're doing, and then they're like, why am I not getting the right results? When you have the iFIT and those personal trainers and it's controlling it for you, you can always override it if you need to. That's if it's going too fast, you can slow it down. But what I love about it is it gets you the right training so that you will see results. A lot of times if we're trying to do it on our own, it's really, we're just not effective. We don't have the training you have.
Correct.
You know how to coach me through getting from one place to another, but you and I, Joe Schmoes, don't. And so it's awesome to have a system that guarantees you're doing it right as long as you do it.
Exactly.
That's what's so cool about that iFIT. Now again, I'm not using iFIT at all. I'm literally just walking laps, and I'm on lap 2, and it's a quarter-mile lap, and I can see how fast I'm going. I'm taking a nice little stroll, but it's kind of fun to already see I've done 2 laps, and we've been on the air for like 14 minutes. So that's pretty neat. I love to see that. Now, I do want to give you a quick update on how many we brought in, or actually how many I have left. I only have less than 200 for the rest of the day. This has only been on one other time, and it was basically a year ago. NordicTrack, as we all know, is just one of the top tier fitness manufacturers. They make beautiful equipment. You will see it, you'll feel it, you'll know it. It just has this strength and stability to it and durability that only NordicTrack is known for. They make really good stuff. stuff, okay? And now they've teamed up with iFIT to make it super fun for all of us. What you're gonna love about our option is certainly $350 off is a great savings. Certainly free shipping. I love free shipping. This ain't a box of earrings, okay, kids? I mean, it's almost $90 just to ship this to you. That's a big deal that it's free tonight as well. Now, we also have 3 flex pays. If you wanna use your own credit card, that's a great option. Spread your payments out over 3 months. You get it right away. You can always return it if you want to. I don't think you will because it's great, but if you do, you can. And then on top of that, we do have that VIP financing. And while I love our HSN card, this is the one moment where it's a great time to get it out because a lot of treadmills that are out there are rinky-dink. They might be a little less expensive, but they're not gonna have the features at all that this has. This is really the creme de la creme, right? And with our HSN card, you're only gonna spend, it's $52.77 over the next 18 months. You have over a year to pay for this, and if you pay it off in 18 months, we charge you 0 interest. Your current credit card charges you interest every month that you don't pay off your card. We will not, as long as you pay it off in 18 months. That's one of the biggest benefits of having our card and using it tonight. Now, one other quick note before we continue on. I always say, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? At some point, you've got to make a decision to do something different. For me, it was last May, and I'll tell you, Nutrisystem was kind of my kickoff start, and I thought, what am I waiting on, right? Like, am I waiting that I'm gonna get younger? No, everything's getting older and saggier and all that kind of stuff. And so I really did make a commitment to say, hey, you know what? I'm really gonna make a difference. Now, I've lost about 22 pounds, so I'm pretty proud of that. The combination has been definitely changing my eating habits. That was a really big one, and getting exercise on a regular basis. And we know that's the key. And I'll tell you an interesting story, Chris. It was kind of cool. My husband and I were talking to each other, and he said it, and he's usually not super mushy kind of guy, right? And I love Craig, but he's not mushy. He said, isn't it amazing, Suze, that we're going into the back half of our lives in better shape than we've been in the last 20 years? And we were kind of marveling at that. Instead of looking at the back half of your life of, oh, I can't do anything, there's nothing I can do about it, 100%, Carissa, and I'm sure you coach everybody, there is things you can do, and they make a huge difference. And we really were marveling at, my gosh, we're in the best shape we've been in years now.
And I love that we have made that shift in our society in that we can get stronger and fitter as we get older, and we don't necessarily need to do the things when we did when we were younger,
yes,
but we need to find something to do. And walking, when I give this to my clients in a program, it's called a high compliance exercise because people will stick with it. They will do it. So if you can commit to 10 minutes to start, 20 minutes, then dive into a progressive walking program, you are gonna see a transformation in your life, in your energy, in how you see yourself, what you believe you're capable of. And that happens when you bring the treadmill into your home because you erase the variables. It's too cold, it's too hot, I don't have an hour, I don't wanna go to the gym, so-and-so is sick, it's really dirty, my kid's here. All of those things, when you bring this treadmill into your home, check the box there. You're gonna be able to get that wonderful, before and after story that Suzanne has. No one's debating the benefits of exercise, but what we need to do is put it in a place that you can do it. So we know treadmills work, and the way this one works so well is that it's giving you this amazing quality and features that make it more comfortable, that give you a little bit of that boost on your feet. As I'm seeing, I'm a heel striker, you can see it. So this cushioning, this Flex Select cushioning that you will rarely find on brands outside of NordicTrack is gonna help with your joints, especially as a beginner. So I'm gonna put the treadmill down to 1, just because I wanna show you where you can start. If you are saying, I haven't worked out in years, I don't know what to do, just start here. Hold on, walk at a 1. You can still use these iFIT programming, bring it down, and it will say, okay, I've remembered that. Your next workout, I'll bring you right back there.
Really?
Yeah, so it remembers you.
Wow.
Heart rate training is huge, right? You've heard about heart rate training.
Absolutely.
We don't need to be out of breath all the time exercising. That's actually not efficient for our mitochondrial growth, for fat burning. So you can have a paired Bluetooth heart rate monitor, and your treadmill is gonna say, whoa, Suzanne, I gotta slow you down. But what I love it when it does is says, Suzanne, you've got more in you. And it pushes us to a place where, as you were saying, we're gonna get on the treadmill, push go, push 3, and walk.
Yeah.
Imagine the change you would achieve if you pushed a little harder. Not out of breath, not redlining, but it's just gonna make you work. So take advantage of the technology.
So it knows that you can do better.
Well, yeah, if you're in the heart of a workout and you're at a heart rate of that's low, that's in your green zone, it's gonna say, well, you can go a little harder, and it's gonna keep you right there. It's going to adjust the same way.
That's brilliant.
The opposite way. If you're, you know, one of those people that starts really hard, it's gonna make sure you're there. So the technology is possible. And if you had a treadmill years ago, take a look at this and think about how can this help me reach my goals? And you said something you're actually gonna look forward to. I totally believe that's true. So I'm doing a guided walk here. It's an incline walk, so my incline is going up and down. You can not really hear it because it's so quiet, but there's also historic walking tours. So if you like to watch the History Channel, imagine doing that while you're walking.
I love
You can see I just went up a little bit right there, just a barely 0.5, but now I've increased my calorie burn. But there's guided walking tours, the Serengeti, Kilimanjaro, haunted house tours in Savannah, all over the world.
Cool.
We've sent our trainers, as you saw, and we'll show you again in a little bit, all over the world to say, how can we make sure that everybody, whether they want to watch the Boston Marathon or they want to walk and be distracted, reach their fitness goals. That's our goal. We want people to feel the joy of fitness, of not dreading it anymore.
Right, which is huge. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna show you guys 12 and 12. I am not gonna run at a 12. Like the 12s.
12 is below 6-minute pace.
Okay, and we decided earlier that that is what level of a runner?
I mean, that's an elite marathon.
Okay, the
Eliud
elite
Kipchoge
okay.
runs at like a 4:19 pace for a marathon, so it's not quite there, but
you're elite.
You're super elite to hold on to that.
Okay, so James, I don't know how you want to do this, Dixon and James, because I'm going to go and I'm going to take it to 12 on the miles per hour. I'm not running. I can't run 12. There's no way. So I'm just going to hit 12. This is going to mess you up, or can you do it?
It's going to quietly go up.
I'm going to go 1 first.
And you're going to be able to see, I love the 1 touch because I do the run, walk, run method. So I can touch, I typically jog at a 6. So I'm going to go to a 6.
And you're going to see there's a band right here that's kind of going past. Can you guys see it pretty good? You let me know if you got it. Because then I'm going to hit it. All right. Now I'm going to go to, that's at 1. I'm going to go to a 6.
And that 6 is going to be a 10-minute per mile pace.
There you
and
go.
Again, with those buttons, really easy to touch. We've got a smart motor that's designed to last and last and last.
Okay, that's a 6.
That's a 6.
You're cooking. I mean, you are flying it. Now, you ready for a 12, you guys? Hang on, we're gonna go to 12.
I don't think Suzanne's ever done this before.
I've never had
a 12.
Oh my gosh.
And listen, there are people out there with spouses, with kids, that if they're doing an interval workout, this can be part of it.
Is that great? You guys, this thing is flying. So that's what I was saying. If you say, well, I'm a beginner, but maybe you do have somebody who's a top athlete in your family, and I mean, or you want to get there, this would be amazing. All right, so that's, I'm going to take it back to 1. Now watch, look how smooth it changes too. This is really important. Because a lot of times, an inferior treadmill will be herky-jerky. When I'm going from 12 to 1, and you can see it's just smooth as all get out to go down to 1. Now, we're gonna go on the incline this time. Because again, I've never done this before, because none of them I've ever sold had it. I'm gonna go to a 4. Right now it's at a 1. And now you're gonna see it go to a 4. Once it gets to a 4, I'm going to take it to maybe a 7, and then ultimately I'll take it to 12. And that's smooth too, which is nice.
It is, and it takes time because that's a big difference. It's a big jump to do these inclines, and we'll talk about when you're done how that can transform your calorie burn.
Okay, now I'm going to 7.
And say you were on an iFIT workout where you were climbing a mountain, it would automatically do this incline jump for you.
It's so cool.
So you don't have to even bend over and touch it, but those buttons make it really easy to do.
And now here's the 12. You ready?
And we've got a 2.75 CHP motor right there, a smart motor, so it keeps everything working really well, designed to be used all day, but you're just using it a couple times a day. Look how high that is. It's up to your knee.
Look, you guys, see, here's my knee. See? It's still going too. And do you know, my producer just said, we have a bridge that's called the Skyway Bridge, and it is really a big incline. He said that's only 4%.
I didn't know that.
So imagine how big a 12% incline is. In fact, I'll get on it in 12. Not for long, I can tell you
But you could do it. So here's what I'm going to tell you right now. So the benefit of incline is that you burn more calories. You strengthen your legs, you strengthen your glutes. So when you are at a 1 and you're at even a 10, at a 10% incline, you burn 123% more calories.
Versus
being at a 0 incline.
Wow.
So when people say, I've plateaued, I can't run, how am I gonna get these calorie burns, how am I gonna keep growing? It's by utilizing the incline, because let's say you do 10 minutes and that would be 100 calories, pop that incline to 10, now you're burning 223 calories in the same amount of time, not running, not doing anything that's gonna hurt you, an exercise you know how to do. Now obviously this is more challenging, but I think you are, I'm
very comfortable doing it.
And you think about all the
definitely
calories
getting
you're
a challenge.
burning, and you're feeling your quads.
So I can work out the exact same amount of time, and many more calories can I burn?
At 10%, it's 123% more calories.
So you've doubled your calorie burns in the exact same time at only 10.
And you can walk. And
so
now we have the ability for 12.
Right, so at 12, it's even gonna be more.
So when you think treadmill and you think run, that's old thinking, because we can do things like manipulate this incline. Intervals are huge. So I have people do intervals where I'll say, do a 3 incline, recover, push the 12 incline, staying at the same pace. Yeah. But when you do those intervals then, what you're also doing is upping that metabolic rate after you exercise, because the thermic effect of the exercise. And all of this is just one touch button. Right. So we've got the iFIT, but we've always have these capabilities right here. And Suzanne just showed that that's a powerful incline, and I am proud of you.
No, it feels
for
good.
still rocking with it.
It's actually really comfortable.
It kind of stretches your hip flexors.
It totally
so
does,
feel
yes.
that?
And I can feel it stretches my back and my legs too. And I kind of needed that, because I do play a lot of tennis, and it's a lot of squatting. So my hamstrings and my glutes tend to get really tight. So that incline makes you really, and I was only going 1 mile per hour. Yeah. So it's not like I'm going, I'm trying to climb up the hill, keep up with everybody. You know what I mean?
It can still be enjoyable. You can still be.
But the idea that I could burn so many more calories, because none of us got time, right?
No.
And if I can do less workout and make it super efficient, almost doubling my calories just by hitting that incline button, guys, that's huge, right? And that's what a treadmill's so great, especially one from NordicTrack, because it allows you to have all this variety. I mean, I literally was up at a 12, and I could have kept going to that 12 at 1 mile per hour. And then as you grow, as you get healthier, as you're feeling better, it's gonna grow with you. The iFIT technology is so much fun. Honest to goodness, it makes walking really enjoyable. You'll learn history, you'll learn about a whole bunch of cool stuff. It's like being super involved in a movie and you forget time in a way. Yeah. And so your legs are just doing its thing, and you're so involved in your coach and like learning something new or seeing someplace new. It, honest to goodness, makes it really more fun and more enjoyable. Love the fan, great features. Speakers are gorgeous as well, but just a great, great system. And you're getting it from just the top tier brand when it comes to fitness equipment. I mean, there's a lot of less expensive treadmills out there. We all know that. But if you really are going to commit to a healthier, happier you this year, treat yourself. I think this is a must-have. I think getting in shape, or at least getting healthier, is something that you and I can control. And when you take control of that, it's like a domino effect. Your entire life feels better. You live healthier, you have more zip, more energy. You're excited about trying on new clothes. One of the fun things, I go shopping for clothes now. I really have a lot of fun because I'm in a lot smaller sizes, and I get a lot of joy out of that. And I'm wearing different stuff I normally wouldn't wear. In fact, yesterday's guest, I was on with Carol Brody, and I had this top on I've had for years, and I do love it. It's from HSN, and it's a big kind of tenny dress or top, and she was yelling at me. She's like, tuck that thing in. She goes, you gotta show it off. I know.
And you're getting to do that today. So we're going to celebrate
a little bit.
To celebrate you today. But you know, as a personal trainer and a registered dietitian, I know how hard it is to make these massive changes in your lifestyle. And I will say, I have clients, they are more successful in sticking with the exercise component of it. They look forward to it, they can do it, and that's what this gives you in the comfort of your own home.
Right, I love it. All right, so I want to tell you something about our HSN Plus. It is our streaming service. Now, I do a show almost every Tuesday. It's not this Tuesday, but we try to do it every Tuesday. And it's on Facebook Live and YouTube Live only. But the other way you can catch it is we actually repeat it on our HSN Plus, and it's called HSN Gets Crafty with Yours yours truly, Suzanne. I hope you will check out this week's show. It actually turned out really fun. I really loved it, and I had such a big reaction to it. And if you'd like to see it, it's very, very different than what we do on the air here on HSN, but it is all about sharing creative and having a lot of fun together. Oh yeah, that's last night's show. There I was singing and dancing in the beginning of it. But it's really cool, and I hope you'll check it out, and you can find it on HSN Plus. Along with Curtis Stone, actually just dropped a brand new series. He has a bunch of stars he's cooking with now, so that's kind of fun. All right, coming back, more with NordicTrack here on HSN.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. Meet award-winning chef, successful restaurateur, and television star, Chef Jet Tila.
I'm a master of Asian cuisine and so much more. My line of cookware and prep tools will take you on a culinary journey around the world and build your skills in the kitchen so you can have more time to enjoy the results. And you can only find my exclusive cookware line on HSN.
So Carissa and I were trying to figure out who is going to try to run the fastest on here. I know I can't. So, because it goes up to a 12. So Carissa and I, in a couple minutes, she's going to go to about a 7 or 8.
I'm going to go in that range considering...
Yeah, no,
it's
impressive. She got it.
I hope my husband's watching.
So we'll do it in a moment. But first, Carissa, in case you guys are channel surfing, I'm Suzanne Runyon. Carissa's been here for many, many years. She's a registered dietitian and a personal fitness trainer. She brings us great fitness products, and we're bringing top tier. This is NordicTrack. Like, we all know that name. It's really, really good. This is so feature rich. It's so beautifully constructed. That's the thing you'll note right when you get it at home. And I want Carissa to take us through the whole 360 on it. Also talk about assembly for us too.
Right, so I'll talk through everything. We'll do assembly at the end, but I'm gonna start with the Brain, our 7-inch HD touchscreen. So every great treadmill's gotta tell you how far you're going, how many calories have burned, how fast you're going. We have this beautiful touchscreen, and it's gonna give you access to your iFIT trainers. So this is a world of classes, studio classes, global classes that will take you and your coaches on a hands-free immersive training journey. So you can see right now, just a few of the options. I've got a Hawaiian Islands toning series. I've got a Smart Start challenge for walking, Australia weight loss walking series. So if you said, I wish a trainer would write a personalized program to me and come to my house and show me how to lose weight, it's right there. It's 12 workouts. It's right there. So we've got that for you. You can filter through. But as Suzanne said, this is NordicTrack. So this is our top of the line treadmill at Icon Fitness. I have not been here in a year, Suzanne, to talk about NordicTrack, and this is our only show. So I'm so excited I get to talk about the bells and the whistles. Starting on the sides, we are talking about our speed and our incline. You go from 1 all the way up to a 12% incline. Most home treadmills go to 8, maybe some just the walking pads are gonna be even lower than that. In the gym, you'll find 10. We're giving you 12. And whether or not you can run at that 5-minute pace, this speaks to the quality and how strong that motor is, and it's designed to do a really effective workout. Over here on this grade, this incline, if you are a walker, if you are looking to challenge yourself and burn more calories in less time, you're gonna live over here. Again, most treadmills are only at the gym gonna go to a 10. We're going to a 12, giving you a nearly 130% extra calorie boost at the same pace. There's a fan here, and again, at the gym, you're probably not gonna find fans. You have a fan here with multiple levels. Research says when you are cooled, when you are evaporating that sweat off your body, you're more likely to keep working out. So if you can get a piece of equipment with a fan, you're gonna want that. Otherwise, we're trying to stick fans up here, you know, all kinds of things.
That's right.
It's built in. We are taking care of you. These large silver parts right here, these are your two 2-inch speakers. So if you're doing a workout here with a trainer, you're gonna be able to hear it nice and clear and help you reach your goals. We've also thought of the little things, the creature comforts. You're gonna wanna put your water bottle, your towel. If you're doing a long run over 60 minutes, the registered dietitian in me is gonna tell you to put a banana right there to get a little snack going, your baby monitor. There's also a lip here should you wanna set your phone, if you wanna watch an iPad, you know, a device, other things, they go here as well. It's wide. It's sturdy, and when you look down at these handlebars, you can see that they're not set right in. They're set out so that you could hold on, you can feel comfortable swinging your arms. The belt is 20 inches wide, but this is giving you an extra berth here, which again, comfort and stability. This has a 300-pound weight capacity, which when you look at home treadmills, that's gonna be higher than most of them. It's gonna be the highest that you're gonna find, so that's great as well. And there's even another accessory tray down here, but look at these orange buttons, and the cameraman's going, hey, you're going up and down, you're going up and down. Here's your accessory tray. Again, it's just a nice place to put your towel. If you wanted weights, if you like to walk with weights, these could go here as well. But when we look at the belt, we're 20 inches wide. We've got these ribbed parts on the side here, and again, that just goes to safety. When you step off the belt, it's gonna hold your foot in place. It's that safety.
Which is nice.
And it's 55 inches long. Most home treadmills are gonna be about 50 inches long. So I've got a nice, long, wide step. And then let's talk about these little orange knobs right here. They are not decor. They are not design. They are actually going to help. They are the select deck cushioning. So if I'm jumping, you can see what they're kind of doing is taking in some of that impact, which means that it's not sitting in my knees, it's not sitting in my hips, it's absorbing my impact. And it's called Flex Select because these are all on. The cushioning is all on, but if I turn them, every time I turn one, I'm actually making it a little bit firmer. So if you were training for a road race and you wanted to simulate those road conditions, you're gonna turn all 3 of them, it's gonna make them firmer. But if you're someone who's saying, Carissa, I'm just getting into exercise, I want every bit of comfort I can have, then you're gonna turn this Flex Select on. And when you go to the gym, I can tell you, this is not an option at treadmills at the gym. This is not an option in a lot of other treadmills. So this is doing 2 things. When you have the cushioning, it's gonna help your joints while you're exercising, so it's gonna help you be more comfortable. But then think about the recovery. Because of that cushioning, you're gonna have enhanced recovery afterwards. So that's really important too. And it's also important for us to realize, hey, this is in my home.
Right.
So when I'm done with the workout, we've got that space saver technology. So we are gonna fold it up and it's gonna hold itself in place just like that. There's wheels up at the front, and there's wheels here as well. If you wanted to tilt it and maneuver it, if you had guests coming, you wanted to move it out of the room, that's what you're gonna do. And then when you're ready to reach those fitness goals, when it's workout time, when you got the shoes on, look, Ma, no hands.
That's awesome.
It's got a pneumatic device. It comes down nice and safe. You're not having to bend over. You're not having to reach and stretch. It's right there for you. And when you are lifting it, it is easy. You're gonna give it a grip with one hand. I like to use 2 just for stability, but it's something you can do. And then even when I didn't lock it all the way up, it's gonna come down nice and safe. Now you asked about assembly, so we say 1 to 2 people for about an hour. There are tons of videos that we've created to help you with assembly, so I think it makes it easier than ever because we have that video support for you. I like having 2 people because as you know during COVID, my goodness, I put together how many treadmills because everything is in my house. And I think having 2 people just helps. One person can hold things, things like that. But a lot of times I just took a nap and my husband put it together by himself. So thanks, babe. There's the videos out there that are gonna help.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So I'm not completely cheating. I put you might have heard, I put my incline to 12 because Carissa has agreed to run at 8. Since I can't do that, I'm like, okay, so I'm at least doing a little more work.
Yep.
I put my incline up in 12. So when you see me, I am literally climbing a very, very, very steep hill.
You are.
And I'm going 1 mile per hour. So Carissa, what are you going to do?
So I am loading a manual workout. So we talked about iFIT, but we have manual workout options as well. So I've gone into a manual workout, and just like any good trainer, I'm gonna go to 5, and then we're gonna creep our way up. Now I've got a mic pack on, I do have a sports bra on, but I just want to show you guys the smoothness, and keep in mind that I am 5'10". So when I'm running, my stride is gonna be longer than some other people. So here's a 4, we're just jogging a little bit. These buttons make it really easy if you were doing intervals to go ahead and go up. So now we're 5. Now we're 6, which is going to be about a 10-minute per mile pace. Now, you didn't say I had to talk.
No, you don't have to talk.
I can. All right, so now we're going to go to 7. Now we're getting into those low 9s, and you're going to be able to see those stats per mile. As I click through this, I can click and talk. And then we're going to go to 8. My mic's good. Don't you guys worry about me. Now I'm my pace, and I feel the cushioning. I got to be honest.
Yeah, you know what? You can see it. If you guys look at the cushioning, the orange little dots below, you can really see how that's grabbing that impact for you.
Now I'm at an 8. Woo! Say I wanted to go to 8.5. Like I was like, Suzanne, I can do 8.5.
Okay.
I can't do 9. I've got the incremental button right here. And then, now I'm there.
Oh, look at that, you guys. And remember, it goes to 12.
This is super exciting for me.
Yay! Thank you, Carissa.
I'm ready to go back down. It's one touch of a button, and it's taking me down to that 3 miles per hour. And look how easy and smooth that is.
That's awesome.
So if I was doing intervals, which is what I do at home, this is what I have to have. I can't be fiddling with the things with the knobs and the wheels.
Oh, no.
This makes your training easy,
Thank you,
comfortable.
that was awesome.
That was fun.
Now, here's what's interesting. So I could get basically the same calorie burn that she's doing in the exact same amount of time just because I'm at a 12 on the incline.
Just rub it in, Suzanne.
I know. So, but I guess it's not really to do that. My whole point was I literally can match your calorie burn without killing myself. Like, because I can't do that. I can't run. I mean, I could get to maybe a 4, probably a 4. But here's the thing, guys. Remember, the incline is crucial. Because the more incline you use, even if you're going very slow, you're going to burn more calories. And at a 10% incline, you can burn over 100% more calories in the exact same time that someone else is at a 0 incline, right? That's huge. So if you think, oh, I can't run like Carissa, no, very few of us, hardly anybody can, but I can still get the exact same calorie burn at the exact same time. I just have to increase my incline. That's like a super secret about this unit.
It is, and when we think about people say, oh, well, Carissa, I just go outside my neighborhood and walk, so right. I'm still gonna be able to exercise. You can't change the incline of your neighborhood. You can't take advantage of these little tips and tricks. You can't get that amazing cushioning that we had in your neighborhood. And if it's cold, if it's too hot, if it's too late at night, you know, maybe you just got off work. I don't like to go. Even my husband jokes, I woke up the other day early and I was like, I'm gonna go work out because I'm not an early bird. And I was like, babe, it's dark. He's like, yeah, that happens. So I couldn't work out. Treadmills in your home, make this so you can erase all those excuses. So I'm gonna go on a little journey. I am at the Royal Palace in Oslo, Norway. This is one of those great walking tours. When I get to this main iFIT screen, I can see how long it is. It's a 28-minute workout. It's gonna go like 0.99, 108 calorie burn, gives me an effort score. I have reviews from other users.
Oh, interesting.
There are live classes you can take with your friends and family, but the trainers are gonna be your support team. They are gonna be your coaches, and they're gonna go all around the world helping you achieve your goals. Let's take a look.
Welcome back to the Walk the World Iceland series. I am your iFIT trainer, Johnny Gale, Mr. Johnny on the spot.
Hey team, it's your iFIT trainer, Kirsty Godso.
I'm your trainer, John Peel.
I have a really fun one for you. But first, take this all in. We're in Antarctica and we're hanging out with penguins.
Stay with me, you're doing great.
Guys, we're in Switzerland.
Let's go, 90%. It's only 3 minutes, then we start to drop back down.
We're taking it up to a power walk in 3, 2, 1, let's move.
Less than 10 seconds, and we got our final round.
Great stuff, guys, keep it up.
Look how awesome this is down here.
Just keep breathing. The sky is so beautiful today. I can't even believe it. This is so amazing that we're here.
3, 2, 1, relax.
So I'm really proud of the effort that went in today, guys.
It's been a pleasure having you with me today.
This is real. This is not a fake backdrop.
Beautiful work by you. I'm Kirsty Godso, your iFIT trainer, and I'll see you at our next workout.
Okay, so a couple more things. The iFIT, how do we set that up when we get it home?
So when you get it home, it's gonna have a little bit of an instructions on what to do, but you are gonna connect it to your home Wi-Fi, then it's gonna automatically find it. You'll have an email, you'll make a password, then that's gonna unlock the free 30 days, which is for you and 5 people. Now, I'm just showing you, like right now I'm on a walking tour in Norway, so we talked about one of those learning tours where this gentleman in the hat, he's educating me, like this is real time here in Norway. But if you were off the tread, there's strength training, there's cycling. So say you have a bike at home, a stationary bike.
Yeah.
You can use the spin classes on your tablet or your device. There are stretching, there's rowing, there's all kinds of other workouts. So this can be a comprehensive total body workout routine.
So I have a question. So if I have a tablet and I download the same app basically in here, I could literally be on the floor doing yoga with my tablet with the exact same login as I have for this machine.
Yes, and you're gonna have 5 total logins. You can give one to your husband, one to your son. I mean, you can give one to your neighbor. I don't care as long as your neighbor's getting fit, right? That's what I want. I'm just kidding. So you do have those 5 logins for the family membership.
And they all don't have to be the same house either. So if you buy this tonight and you say, well, I'm gonna use it here and my son lives in Jacksonville and I'm gonna give him my login so he can work out with weights or yoga or whatever on his tablet.
And he can actually make his individuals. Those are 5 individual profiles.
Oh, so he can make his own profile.
That's gonna store your workouts.
That's great.
Remember how I said it adjusts to you? Like if you bring that incline up, it'll say, oh, Suzanne wants this incline up. The next workout that starts, it's gonna remember. You're gonna be able to see your progress.
So it's like having 5 personal trainer
accounts,
Accounts,
yeah,
right.
so you have 5 of those. Yeah, that's huge.
Oh
And then
my
what
God.
I like about it too is that I'm a big advocate for cardio and strength training, but even as a personal trainer, I struggle to motivate myself to strength train. I wanna do a few and move on. I love the strength training on this, and I love the workouts. There's combination boot camp treadmill workouts, which are some of my favorites.
So like you literally jump off, do something, and then get back on?
Sometimes you do things on the tread.
Oh, you do?
So
Like you stop the treadmill, and then you do something on the treadmill, and then you go back to the treadmill?
And then there's their coach. There's studio classes, so you get that cool, fun vibe.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in a great environment. You can see the trainer. You can text the trainer. There's all kinds of things that go on, but this is all part of that great iFIT technology, which, again, and it's just not like, here's these workouts. We are continually adding workouts all the time, and that video you saw, that was not a green screen. They literally they've been to every single continent to bring you these workouts that the goal was. I don't want someone to say my workout was boring.
Right.
We don't want you to say that, and we don't want you to say fitness is boring and I don't like cardio. I want you to like it. I want you to get off the treadmill and be excited for your next workout because that's the life-changing thing. When it goes from something you dread to something you consistently do, in those 30 days from iFIT, you can change who you are.
Yes.
You can change your life. And that's very few products that we can stand up here and say that about, but I truly believe it. I have seen it, and that's why I want to come back here year after year with the NordicTrack treadmills, because I believe in the quality and I believe in what it can do for people. You know, I work endurance races all over the country, all over the world, and I know getting to the finish line, whether it's in person or it's just, I never thought I could walk straight for 20 minutes. I was scared to go on vacation with my family. I was afraid I was gonna slow everybody down. Get there, do it at home, in the comfort where you have a place, safe place to start.
Shock everybody.
Right?
Like it is, it's like, the saddest thing I see, and I always feel for people is, I love to go to an amusement park. There's a very famous one that's not very far from here, everybody knows it. And it makes me sad when I see people who are restricted having their fun. And I look and I'm like, wow, you know, and there could be a million reasons. I'm not being judgy, trust me, I'm not doing that. But I always think, are they really living their life to their fullest? They don't look very happy, you know what I mean? And and again, my heart goes out to them. And I will tell you, I come from a family that is very overweight, and it makes me the saddest. My mom passed away when I was very young, but it made me very sad when I look at pictures of her, because she was always hiding in the back of pictures, because she didn't want anybody to see her. And I thought, oh my gosh, as a young kid, I never really thought about it too much, but as an adult, that makes me very sad. And so if you, don't take my picture, or, oh, I don't want to be in the picture, or you avoid pictures, or you're hiding like my mom used to, you don't have to live that way. And you're never too old. Again, you know, I want to repeat it because I thought it was so impactful. My husband and I were talking to each other, and he looked at me and said, isn't it amazing? We're going into the back half of our life in better shape than we have been in probably 20, 25 years. And I stopped and I thought about that, and I was like, wow, you're right. And instead of saying, oh, I'm just just getting older. That's what happens as we get older. Oh, everybody starts, bull. It's all bull. You don't have to slow down. I mean, you just have to figure out ways to be able to get there to keep you in the game. And this is clearly one of those. And maybe you're watching tonight, and I do say this often, I say, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Because everybody complains, but what are you doing about it? You know, are you ready to take control? And, you know, for a lot of people, it's the doctor gives them bad news. Like, you need to get stuff moving. You got to do something with your diet and with your exercise. Why wait for that to happen? Or if you have had it happen, what are you doing about it? Because you can make a difference. I'll tell you another quick story. I got lots of them. I have my blood work done. I have it done annually, right? Because of just my regular physical. And my doc said, my general doctor said, some of these stats aren't good. You need to do something. And I said, give me 6 months. I said, give me 6 months to fix it myself, because he wanted to prescribe some stuff. And I'm like, give me 6 months, let me work this out. And I came back to him because I had to go follow up because some of the results were not that impressive. And I was so daggone proud of, I had physical scientific results of, because I changed my diet and because I changed my exercise, that pride I had at that moment, and knowing I could fix it, I could do something about it, and avoid the alternatives that I don't want to have to depend on. That, to me, Carissa, was a really big moment for me, like really transformative. And it also, you know what, motivated me to keep up with it.
Yeah.
I'm not sliding back.
Well, it's empowering when you feel like something that you might have struggled with, where fitness and health and weight loss is something a lot of people have tried and you failed and you feel like, I don't want to try again. But what we have today is not smoke and mirrors. It's a piece of equipment that is the highest compliancy piece of equipment in the fitness world, because you're walking. I'm walking at a 2.1 and I'm actually doing it at a 5 incline. And I'm able to talk, I'm able to easily talk, and I'm burning calories. We're not saying you have to throw tires, flip tires, hang from the wall, stand on one hand. We're just saying, are you ready to put one foot in front of the other at your home on a piece of equipment that's going to last? Because that, with consistency, will get you everything Suzanne's just been saying.
It's true.
You know, it has the ability to give you the empowerment that spills over into so many areas of your life. And you do become the example. You're the story the family tells. And you, Suzanne,
yeah.
I haven't seen you in a year, and I said, oh my God,
she's like,
look at you. You know, and I could tell it. You tell it on somebody's face. You can tell it everywhere. But it starts with a single step. And I want your step to be in a piece of equipment that's designed to last. We got that smart motor, 300-pound weight capacity, that has the features you need when you're ready to grow. Now, I don't know who's gonna grow to 12 mile per hour in the speed, but we just know the motor's there and can handle it when we do. But utilizing the incline, taking advantage of the fan so you are more comfortable while you're doing it. Having a piece of equipment with that nice long treadmill so you're comfortable. The wide side so that when you're walking, you can easily swing your arms. You can hold on. You can do all these things, but just take those first steps and know that NordicTrack has been around for 50 years. So we are continuing to elevate the level of our treadmills, and with iFIT, continuing to elevate the level of our connected technology.
And something else too, Carissa, when you really think about it, we spend a lot of money on a lot of stuff that doesn't dramatically change your life. And it's fun because we love to do it. We love, you know, going out to meals, having great dinners, whatever it might be. You might buy a fancy couch, or maybe you have a really nice recliner chair that you spent a ton of money on, right? What are all those things doing for you that leads you to a much happier life? Yeah, you might be more comfortable, but are you truly happier? You know, do you have zest for life? Are you excited? Are you sleeping like a baby and waking up like feeling $1 million? There's so many dramatic changes that happen when you focus on changing your diet and changing your exercise routine. And as Carissa said, it's just one foot in front of the other. And maybe it's a crazy reason you're up tonight. It's 1:52 a.m. here on the East Coast. And maybe there is a reason that you're happen to watch Carissa and I on the air tonight. Maybe it is time to say, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you gotta do it for yourself. Nobody's gonna force you to do it. You have to change your mind and change your attitude. But having it in your house means you're gonna use it. That's the key. I mean, I know there's, you know, 10 feet of snow all up the north and it's cold. Right down here in Florida, it's been raining every day, day after day after day. Nobody wants to go out in this. No one's gonna say, oh, let me get in the car and drive, you know, in the snow to get to my gym. You know, you're gonna say, oh, I'm just gonna stay cuddled at home. But if you have this here and you've got the the durability and the quality of a NordicTrack, that's years of use. I mean, this is a, you know, could for some people be a lifetime of use, right? Because it's just built that good. It's that nice of a piece of equipment. But how are you gonna afford it? Let me just kind of break it down for you. Tonight, we're $350 off our regular HSN price. So that's a great savings. It's not just like $5 and like, who cares? On top of that, if you look down, you're gonna see we have regular flex